This School of Hard Knocks fight is an amateur bout in the 175-pound weight class and is brought to you by King's Head Pub. And now, let's meet the fighters.
Welcome, fighting out of Edmonton. This is Justin Evans.
Justin Evans coming down to the cage out of Legends MMA in Edmonton. We did see Justin LaFrance out of that camp earlier. Interesting story in this fight, Jeremy. Both of these fighters had different opponents cancel on them within the last 72 hours, and they agreed to fight one another. Now, Justin Evans was planning on fighting at 170 pounds. His opponent was planning to fight at 160, but accepted the fight and said it was interesting because he could eat all day rather than worrying about cutting weight. But Justin Evans, again, making his debut, 20 years old, 6 feet tall, and weighed in at the 170 pounds.
Yeah, he's a UFC fan to the core. He was fascinated by the sport and went to a gym and started to train. Legends MMA is a great place for him to start out in Edmonton. He's got a real passion for the sport, and he's planning to make this a career path. He doesn't want to make this a hobby. This is the start of a career for him, and that's his plan.
Yeah, the other thing I find interesting about this fight in particular is in talking to Justin, he said he knew nothing about his opponent before, so it won't matter that he doesn't know anything about Adam Cunningham coming into this fight. Says that he's fully prepared to battle and is just looking to impose his will.
Yeah, these guys come in with their own goals, and hopefully he can do that.
And his opponent, he's fighting out of Airdrie, Alberta. This is Adam Cunningham.
Now Adam Cunningham comes down to the cage, like I said, had an opponent change last minute, just agreed to this fight yesterday morning, and again, was planning on fighting at 160 pounds, is a 160-pound fighter, but figured he wouldn't let his training go to waste. He is an independent out of Airdrie, but he decided, you know, I've been training, I was ready to fight, I want to fight, and so he agreed to take this fight.
Well, he's a volunteer firefighter, so he's not lacking bravery, that's for sure. He's got a kickboxing background, so he's going to look to kick out, probably use his feet. Obviously can't do any kicks to the head, but as we've seen in previous fights, those leg kicks can be deadly, so let's see if Adam Cunningham uses that kickboxing background to his advantage.
Well, we also saw an interesting difference in styles between these two fighters. In talking to Justin Evans, he said it didn't matter that he didn't know anything about his opponent because he was looking to impose his will. Now, Adam Cunningham, on the other hand, had spent significant time researching his original opponent.
And now, for the official fighter introductions. In the Build 360 blue corner, in his amateur debut, he's 20 years old. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Legends MMA from Edmonton, please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Justin Evans!
And in the Two Amigos and Company red corner, he's 21 years old, stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 164 1/2 pounds, fighting independently from Airdrie. Please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Adam the Ant Cunningham. This bout will be contested under amateur rules. The referee in charge of the Hard Knocks action is Mr. Len Coivisto.
Good evening, gentlemen. Amateur contest. Respect the rules. Follow my instructions, and above all else, you must actively protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now and come out ready at the bell.
In the red corner, Adam Cunningham. In the blue trunks, in the white trunks, but the blue corner, Justin Evans, as they get set for our third fight of the evening. And early on, it's Evans coming in and charging takes down Cunningham, has him up against the cage.
Yeah, it was a bit of a straight-ahead attack. You know, that's something that he can work on for his wrestling there, but very effective being able to take his opponent down. His opponent here is trying to hold on and work to get in behind, actually. If he can get his feet underneath him, he might have a chance. But it looks like Justin Evans is going to be able to take this dominant position. Again, there is no striking to the head, so almost side control is preferable to the mount, but it does look like Evans is going to try and work into that mount. He's in the half guard now.
Yeah, Evans in the half guard, and blows being thrown to the body by both fighters. To the midsection. Again, those punches are allowed, but like you mentioned, Jeremy, no punches to the head of a downed opponent here in the Calgary Commission under amateur rules. Still a half guard position, trying to advance as Justin Evans, unable to free that one leg, but neither fighter really able to change their position thus far. And there's the pass into the mount for Justin Evans as he working a bit of a slam offense here against Adam Cunningham, trying to free himself from Cunningham's grip, because in this position he's not able to do significant damage. He's got to be looking for a finish, maybe try and isolate an arm for a Kimura and Americana.
Well, in this position, it looks like he's trying to posture up, and what Adam Cunningham is doing here with the holding on, it's not a beneficial thing here just with there, but I'm corrected right away as he switches and now on top, and he's in Evans' guard.
A nice sweep there from the bottom by Cunningham, who just seemed to muscle him over. And again, one of the disadvantages in that scenario for amateurs here in Calgary that can't posture up and throw punches to the head, so you need to work a different strategy. And that mount position, though desirable in most opportunities in the gym, ends up being easier to sweep here.
Yeah, I would say side control if you get down to that bottom. An attempted super punch there by Justin Evans. It looks like Adam Cunningham is going to take the role of the counter puncher, and sometimes that ends up working, and he has caught Evans a couple times. But definitely Justin Evans is the one being the aggressor on the striking.
Evans certainly landing more of the damaging punches here in round number one thus far. Like you said, Cunningham has landed some counter punches, but some big punches coming the other way from Evans. Tries the Superman punch again, and Cunningham was caught with a kick. Evans backs off, feeling that he's getting the better of the striking game.
Yeah, no point taking a guy down if you're dominating him. And 10 seconds left in the round, so hopefully Cunningham can hold on here so we can get a second round.
Evans looking for the choke, but not able to get it done in time. So Cunningham and Evans will see our first round two of the evening in our third fight of the evening. A good round for Evans there as he landed the better punches, landed the better strikes, landed the takedowns. Cunningham's going to need to put something together here to rebound in round number two.
Yeah, Evans is definitely forcing the action, that's for sure. But a couple times in that first round, you see Adam Cunningham, and he's catching Justin Evans as he comes in. And these shots aren't powerful, but the thing with the counter puncher is the shots don't have to be powerful, they have to be accurate, because your opponent is providing that force by coming forward. Now, is this something that I would do as a fighter? Probably not, just because I like to be an aggressor. But if you're one of those people who can time punches and time them in there, one of those counter punches, Chuck Liddell, UFC fighter, was very famous for countering guys as they were stepping in. And you would look that he would knock guys out off his back foot while falling down. And it was a question of the placement of that punch and the timing of that punch, not the power behind it.
Well, and you look at the Anderson Silva-Forrest Griffin fight, where Anderson was going backwards, was on his back foot, and still knocked out Forrest Griffin, who does have a fairly good chin on him, just because, like you said, the right place, the right time for that punch to happen. And we'll see whether or not that's the strategy Cunningham brings out here for round two again. And Evans, again, very much the aggressor in round number one. Round number two underway now as Evans in the black and white trunks, Cunningham in the blue, and again it's Evans pressing forward. He's got Cunningham up against the cage and he's landing punches. Cunningham tries to escape and throws a punch of his own. Again, a very solid chin here from Cunningham, but he finds one of his punches caught, and he finds himself now again in the half guard, and Evans on top.
Where actually there's an arm triangle set up here, and this fight's going to be over real quick here because Justin Evans slipping jumping off the side, and there it is. He caught that as he took him down, landed in it. All he needed to do was get the side control, and that gets really tight really fast. So a great submission win there for Justin Evans in his amateur debut.
So Justin Evans will be our winner due to arm triangle, and Adam Cunningham will
As
have
we
to go
await
back
for
to the
our
drawing
official
board.
decision, a special thank you goes out to SAE Integrated, the official ambulance for all the School of Hard Knocks Calgary events. Thank you to HSE Integrated for helping to keep all the Hard Knocks fighters safe in their competitions.
Yeah, where that position comes from is you saw Adam Cunningham actually try and throw a really big punch, and Justin Evans slipped that punch. He ended up in that position, that arm triangle position. Basically, an arm triangle position is just like a triangle with the legs, except obviously done with the arms. Hence the name. You cut off the blood supply to the brain, and again, what ended up happening is Adam Cunningham was actually turning the wrong way to defend it. He was making it tighter, and you saw how quickly he tapped out once once Justin Evans got to the side. You look at Brock Lesnar finished somebody in the arm triangle as well a couple UFCs ago, just showing off those muscles. And again, it is a muscle move, but very, very effective. He's Justin Evans had that kind of 10-pound weight advantage in there, but showed very good skill out of Legends MMA. And hopefully we see him back in the Hard Knocks Fighting Championship soon. Looks like we're really close to the official decision, so we will wait for Doug Denance, the voice of the Hard Knocks Fighting Championship, to throw it into him.
Hard Knocks fans, we have the official decision brought to you by the King's Head Pub. The winner by arm triangle choke at 31 seconds in the second round, in the blue corner, Justin Evans!
Justin Evans with his first win. Now we go to Ryan
Justin,
Ballantyne.
let me get a second of your time here. Winner by arm triangle, round number 2. Looks like you caught the punch on the way through, took it down, knew where you were going with it.
Yeah, I have my corner to thank for that. I want to thank my best friend in the world, Craig Santani, and my big brother and role model, Steve Beaumont. Steve showed me that choke. We went over it a couple days ago and just happened to fall right into it, and I'm super lucky.
Sounds like you got a lot of people out here in the crowd here to see you fight tonight.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming. I know some of you were a little harder than others to finally drag out here and support the sport, but for those of you that are coming, I could see Nick here, Callan, my Auntie Lisa, I love her to death, my little brother, and brought all his friends out. It's awesome. I'm glad I put this performance on for you guys, and I train for you guys.
So now, 1-0 as an amateur, get your win your first time out, no question. We'll see you back in the Hard Knocks cage.
Absolutely. I love the really well run. I have Sarah to thank for that. She put up with some ticket harassment, but super grateful to be here tonight and had an awesome time and can't wait to come back again.
All right, thanks, Justin.
Let's hear it for your winner one more time, Justin Evans!